Women in Nigeria joined the rest of the world to celebrate the United Nations International Women's Day for 2020. From Women in Parliament to one of Nigeria's most powerful business tycoon, Nigerian women are lending their voice to calls for gender equality in the country and beyond. Adeshawa Odushoga has more.
For decades, women across the world have been agitating for equality with their male counterpart, but bringing this dream to reality is still a long way off. There have been success stories in the areas of securing labor rights and protection from violence, access to sexual and reproductive health, and political rights to reach the highest positions in leadership. But in Nigeria, despite the recognition of women in politics, the ratio when compared to men is arguably low. In commemoration with the United Nations International Women's Day 2020, Nigerian women in parliament have raised worries over the declining figure of women in the political space.
The women in parliament, France, the continued decline in the number of women in appointive and elective positions in the country, and noted that the number significantly dropped after the 2019 general elections.
Despite the challenges that the women folks have faced with in this part of the world, there are some who have made the stumbling blocks a stepping stone, carving a niche for themselves. One of them is Titilope Olubisi Ejimagwa, a businesswoman and the first black 5-star director in Longreach, an international multi-level marketing platform. Despite several challenges, Ejimagwa has proven that indeed what a man can do, a woman can do better.
Women are actually multi-talented, we are multi-dynamics, we're just blessed by God himself. And so, even though you have so many side talks, people are like, what's she doing there? Don't mind her. She's going to prostitute. She's going to meet men. She's going to do this or that. The truth of the matter is, women, when they have the opportunity to excel above any other species, we are blessed. I have a lot of reasons not to be where I am today. So many things are supposed to be stumbling blocks. I'm Yoruba. I'm married Igbo. I don't speak the language. My first 10 years of marriage, no child, was called barren.
With the campaign theme tagged Each for Equal, Ejimagwa tackles this notion, speaking on how she manages a role as a business head and a home.
What 10 men will do, and they'll be sweating in it, a woman will do it without even blinking her eye. Because we are already multitasking. We can do a lot of things together. At the same time, we are breastfeeding, we are blending pepper, we are cooking rice. My burner, I have 5 burner or 6 burner gas in my kitchen. All of them will be busy at the same time, and I can manage all of that. And I can still talk to my people, do my business at the same time.
The theme for International Women's Day 2020 is I Am Generation Equality, Realizing Women's Right. This is aligned with the United Nations Women's New Generational Campaign, Generation Equality, which marks the 25th anniversary of the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, the most progressive roadmap for the empowerment of women and girls across the world. Adeshawa Odushoga, TV360, Lagos.